Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Future Force. Please subscribe and like my videos because today we are diving into one of the most powerful, shocking, and strategically significant events of this war. The Ukrainian drones striking a Russian weapon factory and what followed immediately after. This single incident is more than just another attack in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. It is a deep look into how the nature of modern warfare is being rewritten. Throughout this script, we are going to explore every angle of this story, from the visual impact to the deeper layers of technology, the performance of drones, the psychological and physical consequences, and finally, what this means for the future. The very first impression of this strike comes from the exterior. Picture the night sky lit by explosions, with small, almost invisible drones cutting through the air silently. These drones are not like traditional fighter jets. They are compact, stealthy, and affordable. They carry warheads sufficient enough to disable a massive factory, but from the outside, they look like just another flying object. Russia has spent decades and billions of dollars building an image of being protected by layers of missile defense and radar. But when a small Ukrainian drone arrives and pierces through this shield, the exterior of Russia's invincibility cracks. Factories that once looked like untouchable strongholds suddenly appear vulnerable. The strike shows a David and Goliath scenario, where the smaller side uses precision, speed, and creativity to attack a giant. On the outside, you can see burning industrial complexes, collapsing rooftops, and fire-consuming areas where weapons were being produced. The visuals of the exterior alone make this story powerful enough to echo globally. When we look inside, the interior details are even more revealing. Ukrainian drones are built with a highly modular interior designed to serve multiple missions. Some carry explosives, some carry cameras, and some carry electronic warfare devices. The inside of these drones often contains GPS navigation, terrain following sensors, and sometimes even AI-based path correction systems that allow them to adapt mid-flight. This makes them extremely difficult to intercept. The Russian side of the interior, however, was revealed in a completely different way. Inside the weapon factory, workers faced chaos, alarms blaring, flames spreading, and entire production lines collapsing. The destruction inside the facility was not just physical, it was also symbolic. The interior security Russia believed it had was an illusion. Even officials sitting deep inside Moscow realized that the interior defenses of their nation are far weaker than what they project publicly. The strike penetrated the psychological interior of Russia's sense of safety, creating panic and doubt among civilians and soldiers alike. On the Ukrainian side, the interior engineering brilliance is evident because these drones are not the product of just one nation's effort. They combine Ukrainian innovation with Western technological support. That fusion gives them the ability to adapt and succeed in ways Russia struggles to anticipate. Performance is another crucial element here. These drones performed exceptionally well, flying hundreds of kilometers undetected, navigating radar obstacles, and hitting targets with accuracy. Traditional missiles cost millions and require advanced launch systems, but drones like these can be deployed with far fewer resources and still deliver devastating impact. Their performance is measured not just in destruction, but in efficiency. For the price of a single Russian missile defense interceptor, Ukraine could potentially build and launch dozens of drones. This performance creates a new balance of power. Russia's performance in defending against these drones, on the other hand, was shown to be weak and slow. Anti-aircraft systems failed to stop them before they reached their target. This raises serious questions about the reliability of Russia's performance when it comes to protecting its infrastructure. In a war where performance often determines morale and strategic momentum, Ukraine scored a significant victory. Safety features may not sound like a central topic in a war strike, but in the case of drones, they are vital. Ukrainian drones are built with fail-safes to ensure that the mission is completed even under interference. For example, if communications are jammed, the drone can still follow a pre-programmed path. If GPS is blocked, it can switch to other navigation methods like terrain, following, or internal inertial systems. This ensures mission safety from a military perspective, but safety also matters in terms of civilians. Ukrainian drones are targeted specifically at military or industrial sites that directly fuel the Russian war machine. This minimizes unnecessary civilian casualties, making their use not only effective, but also strategically justified. Russia, on the other hand, often locates weapon factories close to civilian infrastructure, which makes targeting them even more challenging. Yet, the safety systems in these drones allow Ukraine to conduct precise strikes that avoid maximum collateral damage. Unique selling points of these drones explain why they are so significant. Affordability is the first big factor. They are relatively cheap to produce compared to fighter jets or missiles. Stealth is the second. They are hard to detect because of their small size and material. Adaptability is the third. They can be customized for surveillance, attack, or electronic warfare. Another unique selling point is their scalability. Ukraine can produce them in large numbers, something that is much harder to do with traditional weapons. The psychological impact is also unique. By showing that no place inside Russia is fully safe, Ukraine forces the enemy to divert massive resources into defense. This weakens Russia's ability to concentrate on the front lines. Price is where the asymmetry of this conflict truly comes to light. A Ukrainian drone may cost between $20,000 to $100,000 depending on its type and complexity. Compare that to the billions of dollars invested in Russian factories or the millions spent on missile defense systems that fail to intercept a drone worth a fraction of the cost. This imbalance shows why Ukraine continues to rely heavily on drones. The return on investment is extremely high. One drone can cause millions in damage and shake the confidence of an entire nation. Russia has to spend far more money defending itself than Ukraine spends attacking, and this economic imbalance is one of the key reasons drones are rewriting the rules of modern conflict. The consequences of this strike were immediate and widespread. Inside Russia, news spread quickly on social media despite official attempts to censor it. Videos of flames and smoke rising from the factory reached ordinary citizens, creating panic and raising questions about whether their government can protect them. For the Russian military, the strike means disrupted supply lines, fewer weapons available at the front, and a need to reconsider how vulnerable their infrastructure is. For Ukraine, the consequences were a boost in morale, a demonstration of their technological edge, and international recognition for their ability to punch far above their weight. Global observers also took note. Military strategists worldwide see this as a glimpse of future wars where drones will dominate, not tanks or fighter jets. Another layer of this story is the psychological warfare it creates. Russians, living hundreds of kilometers away from the battlefield, now feel the war reaching into their daily lives. Factories, oil depots, and even administrative buildings could all be potential targets. This creates uncertainty and pressure on the Russian government. which must now defend not just the front lines, but also the vast interior of its country. On the Ukrainian side, the psychological advantage is enormous. Every successful strike shows that despite Russia's size and resources, Ukraine has the creativity and technological skill to strike back effectively. In terms of broader implications, this event signals the future of military strategy. Drones are not going away. They are becoming the backbone of modern conflict. Their affordability, adaptability, and effectiveness mean that even smaller nations can stand up against larger powers. The Ukrainian drone strike on the Russian factory is a case study that will be taught in military academies for years to come. It proves that war is no longer only about who has the biggest army or the most expensive jets, but also about who can use innovation to gain the edge. In conclusion, the Ukrainian drone strike on the Russian weapon factory was not just an attack, it was a statement. It showed the world that the exterior power of a giant can be pierced, that the interior defenses can collapse, that performance matters more than size, that safety features can ensure precision, that unique selling points like affordability and adaptability make drones the weapon of the future, that the price imbalance favors the innovative side, and that the conclusion is simple: the rules of war have changed. Ukraine has demonstrated resilience, creativity, and determination, proving that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the future belongs to those who innovate. This story is not about one explosion, it is about a shift in global military thinking. Please make sure to subscribe to Future Force and like this video, because we will continue to bring you deep analysis, powerful insights, and breaking updates on how the future of warfare is unfolding before our eyes.